Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mundane Matt, and we are just like 2 weeks away from the Nintendo Switch coming out. It's coming so fast, and as soon as I get my hands on it, so will I. Wink. Not really. I'm not gonna jerk off on my Switch. I'm gonna wait till it's playing Breath of the Wild when I'm on my couch. That's when too much information. But the point is, it's close. It's so close. So as we get closer to this, we're going to come into situations like this one right here, where units are going to make their way out into the wild. Now, a couple days ago, a NeoGAF user by the name of hiphoptheropbot posted a video of him with the Switch and a whole bunch of other photos too. A bunch of photos of him with the box, opening it up. The video showcased the UI. It had everything else to give you an idea of what to expect when you first turn it on. And it looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. Like everything just looks really good about it. Now, when people were asking him the obvious questions, like, "What's up, bro? Where'd you get the fucking where'd you get this thing from? God damn it, right?" Because people want to know. They want to know where they can get it. Because clearly, if he bought it, somebody broke release date or retail date. Well, according to him, he had ordered it online from some unknown retailer, and that had there been some kind of screw up, and they sent him the Switch early. And he was like, kind of like, well, there's really not much going on with this thing. I can't do anything with it. I can't play any games. I want to get it. I want to get games for it. But I think I'm just going to sell it because I've come a bit of bad luck recently. My car was totaled in a hit and run. My house needs repair work, that kind of stuff, and everything else. It just kind of felt like a sob story, like this guy's like, "My life totally sucks, man. I got this Switch early, man, but I can't play it, man. You want to buy it, man?" Like, that's kind of what I feel like. He's probably going to pop it up on eBay because he got it early through legal means, and that's going to make it easier to sell. And then maybe by having the hype around the system, he'll be able to get a prettier penny than the $300 that the system is worth and that he supposedly paid, right? Well, it may be a little bit different than that. So what we know is that Nintendo has responded to this because we're 2 weeks away from the system coming out. A console being in the wild right now is basically fucking unheard of unless something nefarious has happened. And that is what happened here. So it turns out that at a distribution center, a few employees stole, I think, 5 of the Switches, and one was illegally resold, which Hip Hop the Gamer, or Hip Hop the Robot, sorry, Hip Hop the Robot, he purchased it illegally and then claimed he wasn't going to, resell it at first, but then tried to sell it on Reddit. And so now he claims he's returned it to Nintendo. So essentially what's going on is some people found it at a distribution center. A couple guys stole a few copies of it. They've now been identified, terminated, and their information has been turned over to police for investigation and probably arrest and prosecution for this crime. And this guy bought the property and whatnot. And so he knew, like he fucking knew that it was illegal. He knew that shit, but he played it well. He went to NeoGAF. Now that's the other thing too. How did he get to NeoGAF? Not anyone can sign up with a fucking account. Like, not anyone can get in there. They make sure that people like me aren't allowed in there. They've even banned Boogie for being a moderate and asking questions. That's how fucked up NeoGAF is. But yet this dude was able to get into NeoGAF and post all this information, which makes me really wonder if he contacted a moderator first saying, "Hey, I've got a Switch. Here's my photographic proof. Let me in. I want to talk about it on your forum, and then we'll be able to go from here." Or he's someone in the gaming industry who happens to be pretty savvy in this regard, and was able to, get himself his hands on this thing. I don't know. I'm not trying to accuse this guy of shit, but I'm saying there's something here that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. All right. And it does feel at the end of it does feel like a ploy to buy one of these things from probably not even at full cost, probably, a couple $100 is what he paid to those dudes who stole it. And then thinking he can resell it by claiming he got it through a shipping error from an online retailer, and then go from there. But that's not what's happening. And I'm glad about that too. The Switch is one of those things where it's like, if supply doesn't meet demand, the aftermarket of this is going to be fucking high. People are going to be selling these things for like $1,000. And it's entirely possible that people out there will in fact be doing it. Like I said, I've pre-ordered 2 of these things. My intent is actually to get one for one of my siblings or family members who want to get it. And if they weren't able to get a pre-order, and if that doesn't happen, if they get the pre-orders, I'll probably just sell it to somebody pretty much at cost, because I'm not looking to make a profit off of this. I want more people to fucking play it, and everything else. So in case you're wondering why I don't just cancel my pre-order, it's because I get them Best Buy points, which then gets me a free reward. So it's also a kind of a thing with that. So whatever. The point is that that's my intent, but I'm looking forward to playing this damn thing. And I'm glad that this situation got kind of stopped cold, right? Because the last thing you want to do is purchase stolen property from eBay, because the person who would have bought it, if this guy would have sold it through eBay, would have maybe then found out that it was stolen. Nintendo might have then demanded that it go back, and that person who bought the stolen console definitely would have been an inflated price because of the sob story that hip hop put out there, as well as just the fucking popularity surrounding the game and the console. I mean, the guy would be out of money. Whoever bought it would be out of serious money, and that's fucking somebody over. And I think he knowingly would fuck somebody over, and that's not cool. So at least now this thing has a relatively, I don't know if I want to call it a happy ending, but it has an ending. It has an ending, and that's all well and good. But I do want to know your guys' thoughts on this. So go ahead and let me know in the comments. If you guys are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, go ahead and slap on that like button. It helps me out quite a bit. But as always, be sure to check back daily for content from me. My name is Mundane Matt. I'll talk to you guys all later. Have yourself a fantastic day. And remember, 2 weeks to the Switch, motherfucker!